Good morning, Hornets. It's a wonderful Thursday here at VCHS. We're your hosts, Carly.
And I'm Addie. Let's start out with today's lunch. Today we'll be enjoying a crispy chicken salad, baked beans, chips, lettuce and tomatoes, cucumbers, apple, and of course a cold milk.
Now let's jump into today's celebrations with these holidays.
And now, a rundown of the top 5 news stories.
My name is Ty Taylor, and here are the top 5 news stories. An AI called Terminal of Truth has become the first AI millionaire after allowing to invest in cryptocurrency. The U.S. Copyright Office has granted extension allowing for third parties to repair soft-serve ice cream machines like those available at McDonald's. The Chinese government has taken several major steps into the recent weeks to make it harder for foreign companies, especially chipmakers, to purchase rare earth metals and other minerals mined and refined mainly in China. McDonald's is resuming the sale of the quarter pounders without slivered onions after testing ruled out the beef patties as the source of the recent E. coli outbreak. Lowe's opened its first Wichita location. Have a great day, Hornets.
Next, here's today's word and quote of the day.
This week's word of the week is wanton. Of a cruel or violent action, deliberate and unprovoked.
You will face many defeats in life, but never let yourself be defeated. Maya Angelou.
Here's a quick student spotlight.
All right, I'm Jeff Stockwell, and I'm here with
Damian Young.
And what activities or sports have you been active in throughout high school, Damian?
I've been in football, wrestling, powerlifting, and then I did drama for a little bit.
SCA?
No.
All right. Well, how have those activities and sports impacted your high school experience?
Well, they just made me a better person,
They
you know?
make you meet new friends?
Yeah, I made a lot of new friends. A lot of new friends. It's just so much fun.
All right, I'm Jeff Stockwell, and I'm here with
Dominic Calderon.
And what activities and sports have you been active in throughout high school?
I did wrestling.
All right, so how has wrestling impacted your high school experience and meeting coaches, meeting new friends, stuff like that?
You know, it was pretty good. You know, I loved everybody. I made new friends inside of wrestling, and it was really good.
So, well, I guess thank you, Dominic.
Thank you, Jeff.
Now a quick National Honor Society announcement.
If you're a student interested in joining the Valley Center High School Honor Society, you can pick up an application outside of Miss Layton's room C43. The due date for application turn-in is December 16th at 3 p.m.
Cloudy but sunny today. Let's take a look at today's temperatures.
Hello Hornets, it's me Andrew Smith. Today you're going to have a high of 56 and a low of 42.
And now it's time for a quick blast to the past. We leave you with this day in history. Say classy VC.
November 7th, 1917. The Bolshevik Revolution takes place in Russia. Forces led by Vladimir Lenin overthrow the provisional government of Alexander Kerensky. What eventually emerges? The Soviet Union, the world's first communist state. 2000.
I'll give you a shirt.
Americans vote in a presidential election whose outcome remains in limbo for more than a month. The race between Republican George W. Bush and Democrat Al Gore hinges on Florida's disputed electoral votes. Bush becomes president after a legal fight that leads all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court. Also that same year, Hillary Clinton becomes the first lady to win public office when she's elected to a U.S. Senate seat from New York. This happens 74 years to the day that Jeanette Rankin of Montana becomes the first woman elected to Congress. 1962. Former Vice President Richard Nixon tells reporters after losing the California governor's race,
"As I leave you, I want you to know, just think how much you're going to be missing. You don't have Nixon to kick around anymore because, gentlemen, this is my last press conference."
But Nixon makes a comeback just 6 years later when he wins the White House. 1940. In Washington state, what's considered one of the most dramatic failures in bridge engineering. The middle section of the Tacoma Narrows Bridge collapses during a windstorm just 4 months after the suspension bridge opens. No lives are lost because the bridge was already closed to traffic at the time of the collapse. 1918.
Those 10 commandments stand. They are God's moral law, and when you break them, you have sinned.
Billy Graham, the evangelist known for his global preaching and his friendships with American presidents, is born in Charlotte, North Carolina. 1991. NBA star Magic Johnson says he's retiring from the Los Angeles Lakers after testing positive for the AIDS virus. And 1943. Joni Mitchell, singer and songwriter, is born in Fort Macleod, Alberta, Canada. Today in history, November 7th. Tim McGuire, The Associated Press.